Hey, what's up, you guys? Wait, let me turn down the volume real quick. Okay. Hey, what is up, everyone? Back for another review of Siesta Key. Um, so update on me. Feeling a little bit better. Like I'm not as nasally as I was yesterday. I was starting to sound like Fran Drescher, Mr. Sheffield. Yeah, like I can still sound, but it's not as bad. But like I can't taste or smell. It's probably just regular like sinus infection, stuff like that. Weather changing and things like that. Probably what's going on. So I'm giving a couple of days, and if it doesn't, go away, then I'll get a COVID test. But yeah, I'm ready to make some more money. It's like I'm ready to make money again. It's like I hate being sick. Like I rather have like a headache or I rather like be coughing than have like stuff dealing with the sinus because I hate when that happens. It's like your nose gets stops up, you can barely breathe, and like I say, you lose your taste and your smell. Like I rather have a headache or I rather be coughing than have something to deal with the sinus. Um, I wanted to switch up the outfit. I'm wearing my Steelers hat, but I have it backwards because of I don't want to, you know, I just want to be different. But also I am annoyed because of stuff that's happening personally. I'm very annoyed. Very annoyed. I'm very, very, very annoyed. But y'all not ready for that conversation. So we are here because of Siesta Key, right? We're here because you guys like my reviews of Siesta Key. You guys like when I give my opinion on what's happening with Siesta Key. So this is season 3, episode 18. I'm thankful. So Kelsey and Juliet, they're talking about the fashion show and how great everything was. How Kelsey's proud of Juliet for putting on a fashion show, and um, Juliet said that she talked to Beth last night. Beth, Alex's mom, how she talked to her and how she felt like it was finally a chapter closed on the Alex book. And then Kelsey talks about Garrett and Jake, that whole like situation, how Jake was talking to Garrett and how awkward that was and how disrespectful Jake is being. Because Jake is being hella disrespectful, let's be real. He's being hella disrespectful this second half of the season. So, we get to Chloe. Chloe and Amanda, they're looking for plants for Amanda's house, and they bring up the fashion show. Chloe was not invited. Juliet didn't even tell her about the event, so she's kind of caught off guard by what's happened, why Juliet didn't tell her, because she found out through social media. And then Amanda tells her about what's going on with JJ and how they got into it after the gala. And so then Chloe was like, let's just have like a Friendsgiving. Let's, have a reset on this friendship. And I'm going to invite everyone. Amanda's like, you're going to invite everyone? Like Alex, Alyssa, and Madison? Like, you're going to invite everyone? Chloe was like, yeah, we just need to regroup in this friendship. Madison and Alyssa, they're going shopping. And you can clearly see Madison has baby fever. Madison, I don't want to say is jealous, but Madison is kind of living her life right now through Alyssa because Madison does want to have kids. This Madison wants to have the house, the husband, and the kids. That's what Madison wants, but she's not getting that because Ish is working. So she's with Alyssa, and Alyssa's telling Madison that Alex is reading baby books, and he's so invested into this, and Madison can't believe it. Nobody can believe Alex is being disinvested. But yeah, he's reading books, and then they go into a baby store, and Madison is talking about Ish, of course. She also talks about Chloe and how she's just annoyed at Chloe's antics. She's fed up. I mean, we are all kind of fed up for Chloe's antics. And she's like, I don't know if I want to go to the Friendsgiving, but Alyssa invites Madison to Alex and Alyssa's family's Thanksgiving. I'm like, that's kind of weird. Like, I would be awkward. That would be awkward for me. I would be really uncomfortable. Like, you're at your ex's. I mean, I know they left off on like good terms and everything like that, but still, like, you're at your ex's Thanksgiving, family's Thanksgiving with his girlfriend, and you're the only one there. It's like, your other friends are there. It's like, that would be really, I would be uncomfortable. So, whatever, Madison. Um, yeah, Ish isn't gonna be at Thanksgiving because he's gonna be with his family. He barely gets any days off. So yeah, she's feeling bad about that. So at the Crescent Club, it's guys' night. So you have Jared, JJ, Garrett, and his friend, and they talk about the fashion show and how Jake was talking to Kelsey and how disrespectful he is, and how Kelsey didn't even tell Garrett that she went out for drinks with Jake. And Chloe's like, well, you need to be careful, Garrett. Chloe just likes inserting herself into everybody's business. Maybe that's why Madison isn't friends with you, because you do that stuff, Chloe. Um, so Jules arrives at Blend. She's a little late. Courtney didn't like it because you can hear from her tone. Um, she Courtney actually brings up the fashion show, saying that she saw it through social media. And Juliet was like, yeah, this was a great opportunity for me, and that it was for me to experience a different side of fashion. And Chloe was like, it's good. Basically, this is what Courtney said. It's good that you have hopes and dreams, but you know what? You need to be focused on Blend. Blend is more important than what you want to do in life. Basically, that's what Courtney was saying to Juliet, how I interpret it. She didn't care about the fashion show. She didn't care about Juliet wanting to learn about the other side of the business. She just wants Juliet there at Blend, only to be at Blend, only dedicated to Blend. You eat, drink, and breathe Blend 24/7. That's what Courtney wants Juliet to do, but Juliet doesn't want to do that. Juliet is bored at Blend, and she wants to explore the different side of fashion. That's what Juliet wants to do. But Courtney was like, no, keep your full attention at Blend, and if you aren't dedicated, you're going to have to choose two sides, either this or Blend. So, and you are replaceable. Juliet, you, oof, 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 oof. Huh, I couldn't work for somebody like Courtney at all. So, Kelsey and Garrett, they're talking about Jake, and Kelsey told Jake that she wants to be with Garrett, only one, she wants to be with, and she's telling Garrett she only wants to be with him. That's it. She doesn't want to be with Jake. She told Jake she doesn't want to be with him anymore. That's it. Like, Garrett just has to trust Kelsey right now at this moment that she doesn't want nothing else to do with Jake. Chloe meets up with Juliet, and Juliet tells her that she's sorry for not inviting Chloe to the event because she didn't want any drama whatsoever at the event. She wanted everything to go smoothly. Okay, so that is why she didn't invite Chloe. And Chloe felt bad. She felt ostracized because why didn't you invite me? And first of all, why didn't you give me a heads up? Like, sorry, you're not invited. Like, she had to find out through social media. And they talk about Madison and how Chloe still hasn't spoken to Madison. She still doesn't understand the issue, why Madison is mad at her. And, they're saying that she's now Team Alex, and it's annoying her that she's spending so much time with Alex and Alyssa, and that she hopes she comes to the Thanksgiving. And Chloe, maybe you need to take a look at yourself in the mirror, and you need to say to yourself, why is Madison fed up with me? Maybe it's because all of these years you like to put yourself in people's business. You like to insert yourself into people's situations that has nothing to do with you. You focus on everybody else's life except for yours, and you like to start drama. Maybe that's why Madison is fed up with you. Maybe that's why she's moving out with you. Okay, maybe stop trying to play the victim and maybe be like, wow, I'm doing this and I'm losing a really good friend because of my ways. Maybe you should look at yourself in the mirror, Chloe. Maybe you should do that, okay? Maybe you should. y'all just so scared to call people out. So the next day, Chloe and Juliet, they're preparing for Friendsgiving, and Juliet said that she invited Sam. Sam is basically a better version of Alex. Basically, better looking, better personality, and especially the bigger bank account. Right. Okay. So yeah, they're talking about Alex and how Juliet had a crush on Sam, but she kind of pushed that away after she got with Alex and like, it's not nice. It's not all right dating friends. So she kind of like, put him to the side. But now she's not with Alex anymore. She can do whatever she want. Friends are off. Friends don't matter anymore. So she's eyeing Sam. Um, So then Chloe also is like, oh, I hope Madison comes, and I really hope this is an opportunity for us to build our friendship. And so Madison, she's not at Chloe's Friendsgiving. She's at Alex and Alyssa's Friendsgiving. So there's your answer, Chloe. She's not coming to your Friendsgiving. Um, so everybody is arriving and they talk about Sam. They talk about his money. They talk about his looks. What else do they talk about? He's a good guy. They also talk about how loaded he is. How he's a better version of Alex. How loaded he is. He's such a great person. Also, did I forget that he has money? Yeah, because that's how many times they kept bringing up how much money he has. Basically, Alex has millions, Sam has billions. But here's the thing, Sam's family has billions. Sam's family has billions. Yeah. Sam's family has the house. Sam's family has the cars. Sam's family has the boat. Sam's family has billions. And I googled Sam because I'm like, who is Sam? Because we know, because what we've been told on the show, Alex's family, they have like businesses in throughout Siesta Key, so that's how they're known as Siesta Key, Alex's family. But Sam's family, I googled, and I guess that they were part owners in Scripps Networks. And Scripps Networks, if you guys don't know, they like Viacom CBS. So Viacom has VH1, MTV, BET, CMT, Comedy Central, Nickelodeon, um, and many other networks Viacom CBS has. So then Scripps Networks, they have the Food Network, they have HGTV, they have the Travel Channel, they have the Discovery Channel, ID Network, they have OWN TV, Oprah Winfrey's network. So yeah, that's what Scripps does. Scripps has their own networks, and so his family made a lot of money. So I guess that they were part owners, and then they sold their shares, and yeah. So I think that's why. But yeah, so he has money. But also, did I mention that he's loaded? Because that's how many times they kept bringing it up. So yeah, they're talking about Sam and Madison. She's talking to Ish, saying that she is at the calm side of the Thanksgiving party because that's what their family is. Their family's calm, and I'm pretty sure it's probably crazy over there. And Ish is talking about Chloe's strong personality, which she does have a strong personality. She has that alpha female type personality. She's happy that she made the right decision not going to the Friendsgiving. So Amanda also talks about her issues with JJ because her and JJ are having issues, and it was between a back and forth scene between Amanda, Julia, and Chloe, and JJ and Jared. And Amanda's talking about how her and JJ got into it after the gala, and that they didn't talk. He basically left, and he was at the Crescent Club, and then he didn't call her throughout the day. He didn't call her throughout that night, and she's worried, she's freaking out, and then he called her at like 3 or 4 p.m. And JJ's saying how he's just over it. He's tired of it. He's over the disrespect. Amanda's like, basically, JJ's just mad that she doesn't post about him. She doesn't boast about him, doesn't say, hey, this is my boyfriend. She's not claiming him. And he's over it. He's really just fed up with both of them are fed up with each other, basically. And so Beth and Alyssa's mom, they're both talking about, well, Beth is excited for the grandbaby. She's excited for that. But then Alyssa's mom, in her country twang, she's very upset. She hopes Alex is in the right state mentally, with everything going on in Nashville. She hopes that he changed his mind and changed his ways, because Alyssa's daddy talked to Alex, and they cut to Alyssa's dad asking Alex what was he thinking, and of course we didn't hear Alex's response because Alex is not on the show like that anymore. So Juliet was saying Alex must have smooth talked his way out of this one. But yeah, Alyssa's mama just wants Alex to be in the right frame of mind because now he has a child, and that she hopes that Alex does not hurt Alyssa again. Okay, she really hopes he doesn't. And Beth is the same way. She hopes that this is a new chapter, new ways, and that she hopes Alex is changed for the best. So at the Friendsgiving, Sam arrives and his friend Mike. And so they go around saying what they're thankful for. Sam says he's thankful, of course, the typical answer, family and friends. Juliet was like, well, I'm thankful that we can all come together after we get into a big fight and, come together again. And Chloe, it was at this moment to where I wish that Chloe would have said something to me, and my first reaction would have been to chuck a bottle of whatever or a glass at her face. Because, one, what made you even want to say this? And then second, why? Like, why would you even say that? Chloe says, I'm thankful that Kelsey, can come around and that her exes are, that she says something to like, I'm thankful that Kelsey can sit around with all of her exes at the table. What does Kelsey have to do with you being thankful? That I didn't understand. That didn't compute in my brain to when she said that. It was a processing error. And then, like, and then Ashley, Jared's girlfriend, Kelsey, you can't stand up for yourself, obviously. You can't stand up for yourself. You have to have somebody else stand up for you. Because it wouldn't be me. No. No, 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 no. Ashley immediately spoke up and says, well, I'm thankful that someone, can have like something to where she's comfortable to where her exes are at the table. And then Chloe's like, you're looking really dumb. You're looking really stupid. Like, you're looking dumb. This has nothing to do with you. Oh my gosh. Like, you are so annoying. And that's why you're fired. Like, Kelsey, one, you can't stand up for yourself because I would never let anybody disrespect me. Two, Ashley, kudos to you for, standing up for Kelsey, I guess, since she couldn't do it by herself. Thank you for standing up for her and open up your mouth and checking Chloe. I think I tweeted this when it aired originally, when it aired. I said, oh my gosh, thank you, Ashley, for stepping up to Chloe. Like, seriously, that had nothing. That was a stupid comment that you made. You were trying to be funny. And if that was me and Chloe said that, I would have said something way harsher. But then a glass of wine or whatever would have, and I say don't waste alcohol, but if I feel like I'm being disrespected, then it's going to go down. I would have chucked some type of liquor or water, flung it across Chloe, and if I missed it, I would have grabbed a plate of food and chucked it at her. And if I missed it again, then I physically would have ran over there and punched Chloe and bashed her head into the table. Because, like, why would you be so disrespectful? That would have been me. That would have been me if I was disrespected. Because why would you say that? Kelsey, you're better than me. You have more self control when people are being disrespectful to you for no reason. Whatever. And then Garrett says that, oh, I'm thankful, for the gym. Okay. And then I think someone asked JJ, what are you thankful for? And he was like, I'm thankful for family and friends that actually give crap about me. And then Amanda's like, well, I'm thankful for loyal, MFers. And JJ's like, okay, shut up. JJ said, like, shut up or something like that. You're an idiot, something like that. And they walk away and they get into it and they break up. He's saying that I care about you and it seems like you don't care about me. I do everything for you. And it's like, I just want to be with you. And apparently you don't want to be with me. So I'm not going to waste my time being with someone who does not want to be with me. And so they break up and JJ walks away. Madison gets a text from not Chloe, but Kelsey, saying that Chloe is back on her BS. And Alyssa was like, geez, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Yeah. So, Kelsey and Joe, they're talking. And then Jake walks over and he makes it awkward as always. And Kelsey was like, yeah, there's a section over there. There's a seat over there. And Jake was like, why are you trying to make it awkward? Kelsey's like, well, why do you think it's awkward? You keep talking to me after I told you that I'm in a relationship and you're being completely disrespectful. And then here comes Garrett, and Garrett tries to check Jake, saying like, is it hard for you to understand what's happening? Because like, I feel like you're being disrespectful. You're disrespecting my girlfriend. We've told you that we're together, so why do you keep being disrespectful? And Jake was like, well, I just don't, believe it because this is your third time. Sorry. Okay. Jake was like, well, oops, sorry. Jake was like, well, I, can't believe it because this is your third time trying. And it's like, I don't know, but Jake, you're being disrespectful. She told you before that she is with Garrett. Okay? She told you that she is with Garrett. What's not computing in your brain to where you say, okay, she's with Garrett now, I have to step away. But no, you're being disrespectful. You're being disrespectful. You keep talking to this girl after she said how awkward it is talking to you, and it's being cringy at this point, and you're being very weird. So maybe you need to take a step back. Okay? Just take a step back and leave Kelsey alone. That's all you gotta do, okay? So the next day, Madison is packing her stuff into the moving truck, and Chloe's like, I just don't want to feel like I'm an evil person because I'm not this evil person that people make me out to be. Like, I just don't get it. And Madison is like, well, maybe you need to stop meddling in people's business. And Chloe's like, well, I can't help it because that's who I am. Shut up, Chloe. So Madison leaves and she goes and she's staying with her parents for right now. So that was the episode of Siesta Key. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Okay, so update on shows that I'm going to review. So I talked about reviewing Animal Kingdom. I talked about that. I also talked about reviewing Good Girls. Okay, Animal Kingdom comes on TNT, and then Good Girls comes on NBC. So those were other two shows that I were thinking of reviewing. And it was very hard for me to find Animal Kingdom. I thought Animal Kingdom, the episodes will still be on the website, but they're not. Only a couple of episodes, like the last 5 episodes of season 4 are on the website. And I kept trying to find seasons 1 through 4. Well, first part of season 4 when I started reviewing the show. But I found it and they're on Stars. Season 1 through 4 is on Stars. And then Good Girls they're on Netflix, seasons 1 and 2, because they have 3 seasons already. They got renewed for season 4. So seasons 1 and 2 are on Netflix. So I might start with Good Girls because they're on Netflix. But then it's like, I don't know, I might want to do Animal Kingdom first. I might go back and forth. So you might see a review one day for Animal Kingdom and then a review one day for Good Girls. So we're going to see how it goes because this season is wrapping up. And I couldn't find full seasons of episode 1 of season 1 and season 2 of Siesta Key. I'll keep looking, see if I can find it. But if I can't find season 1, season 2, then we're automatically either going to go into Animal Kingdom or Good Girls. But, you know, I'm excited for whichever show I review next. And yeah, I will see you guys later. I feel like this is kind of like an escape for me from what's happening on in the real world because, like I said, I'm going through some stuff in the real world, which I feel like y'all not ready to hear what's going on in my life right now. But ugh, I feel like doing these videos is kind of like an escape for me out of what's happening. But I love doing these reviews, and you know I love making you guys happy with these reviews. So thank you guys for just tuning in and watching my videos. It really means a lot to me. So I will see you guys for another review of Siesta. All right, bye. Love you guys. Mwah.